Hey Fortnite fans, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to give you 10 essential tips to master Fortnite competitive and take your game to the next level. Let's dive right in. The X technique is an underrated strategy where you position yourself right next to Storm and the edge of zone in the 6th, 7th zone plus. The main benefit of doing this is it makes it very easy to get a refresh on someone rotating into zone. How to play the X. To position yourself around the X, you need to instantly rotate there as soon as the zone pops, so that someone doesn't use the strategy on you. When rotating to the X, it is very easy to play dead side because the X is on the edge of zone, and that's how you play the X. Having good mechanics is crucial in Fortnite, although it is not something you should spend all your time on, as Fortnite players have progressed a lot over time and almost every competitive player has good mechanics. You should practice this for about 20 to 30 minutes every day. I would recommend Jiven's mechanics map, as it has great mechanics practicing, such as sway retakes, tunneling, clicks jumps, misdirection, cone flips, reactive high jumps, and more. This can all be found in the guided free build section. Getting good at piece control is similar to mechanics. A lot of players are already good at it, but it is not as oversaturated as mechanics. You should practice piece control for about 10 to 20 minutes every day, as it can give you a huge advantage in fights if you can get your opponent in your box. I'm going to have to recommend another one of Jiven's maps. How to piece control. This map is amazing because it has piece control scenarios of all levels, but it also has on top of that in-game tutorials for all of the stages in case you don't know what to do. I would recommend doing beginner drills first and seeing if you have everything down there. Then doing the advanced drills where you would have to watch a video on them, which the link to that is in the description. The meta in Fortnite changes frequently with updates and new seasons. Stay updated with the latest changes and adapt your strategies accordingly. Knowing the best weapons and items can give you a significant advantage. I'm going to list some of the best ways to stay up to date with the meta. 1. Look on Twitter every day for 5 minutes to see if there's anything new. 2. Watch pro scrims and see the strategies they're doing and try to implement that into your game. 3. Follow creators like Jiven, Ken Beans, and Aussie Antics on YouTube, because they usually cover good strategies for each season. Aim is everything in competitive Fortnite. Use aim trainers such as Kovacs and Aim Labs and practice in creative mode to enhance your accuracy. Focus on getting those headshots for maximum damage. I have made my own aiming routine that has helped me get aim so good people accuse me of cheating. For your aim training routine, use the following 2 aiming types. First, clamped horizontal 80 sensitivity, which is referred to as ADS in the video. And second, Overwatch 1, which is set to 103 sensitivity, which is referred to as hip fire. Here's the order and specifics for each map. 1. Tile Frenzy Strafing 01, which is hip fire. 2. Ascended Tracking V3 with ADS. 3. One wall, 6 targets with hip fire. 2. Bounce 180 tracking with ADS. Last one was 4. 5. One wall, 6 targets, small with hip fire. 6. Glider goaded easy with ADS. Rotating efficiently can make or break your game. Plan your rotations ahead of time. I suggest looking through a cone with your teammate, assuming you're not playing solo. Use natural cover and avoid unnecessary fights to ensure you make it to the end game. I am also going to show you some really effective ways to rotate for the first of that. If you combine Flowberry Fizz and a launch pad, doing this can take you a whopping 113 meters, while a normal launch pad will only take you 57 meters. My second rotating strategy is to place a cone Then place a crash pad on the end of the cone, and use Flowberry Fizz, and then slide into the crash pad Junior. This can take you extremely far and is great prior to the moving zones. Effective communication can be the difference between victory and defeat in competitive Fortnite. Here are some key points to keep in mind when communicating with your team. 1. Resource sharing. Communicate your resource levels frequently. Let your teammates know if you need materials, ammo, or healing. And be ready to share your access resources with them. Saying I need shotgun ammo or I have extra minis if anyone needs them can ensure everyone is well equipped for battles. Enemy positions. Keep your team updated on enemy movements and positions. If you see an enemy building or rotating, make sure to inform your teammate immediately, saying 2 enemies pushing from the west can prepare your team for an incoming fight. Revives and reboots. When a teammate is downed or eliminated, communicate your plans for reviving or rebooting them. Let your team know if it's safe to revive, or if you need to move to a different location to use the reboot in. For instance, I don't think I can revive you. Or, let's move to the next circle and reboot there. Effective communication can be the difference between victory and defeat in competitive Fortnite. Here are some key points to keep in mind when communicating with your team. 1. Enemy positions. Keep your team updated on enemy movements and positions. If you see an enemy building or rotating, make sure to inform your team immediately. Saying 2 enemies pushing from the west can prepare your team for an incoming fight. Revives and reboots. When a teammate is downed or eliminated, communicate your plans for reviving or rebooting them. Let your team know if it is safe to revive, or if you need to move to a different location to use the reboot ban. For instance, I'm reviving you, cover me, or let's move to the next circle and reboot there. Resources are vital for building structures, defending against attacks, and navigating the map. Effective resource management ensures you have enough materials for late game builds in critical situations. Start every match by quickly harvesting resources from trees, rocks, and metal objects. Prioritize areas with high density resources to maximize your gathering time. Avoid wasting materials on unnecessary builds. Focus on building only when necessary, such as during fights or when creating protective structures. After eliminating opponents, quickly loot their resources by taking out your pickaxe and spamming your interact key so you can pick up all their ammo and mats. It is also important to develop and memorize efficient farming routes on the map. These routes should lead you through high resource areas while keeping you on the move to avoid getting caught in unfavorable positions. Practice these routes to optimize your resource collection. You need to always be aware of your current resource levels and the availability of resources in your vicinity. If you're running low, plan your movements to pass through areas with high resource density. Avoid engaging in unnecessary fights when your resources are critically low. You also need to communicate with your teammates about your resource levels. Share materials when needed and coordinate resource gathering to ensure the whole team is well supplied. VOD reviewing is an essential practice for improving your gameplay and achieving success in Fortnite competitive. Here's how to efficiently review your VODs and make the most out of this practice. Why VOD reviewing is important. Watching your past games allows you to identify mistakes, understand your decision-making process, and recognize patterns in your gameplay. It helps you learn from your errors and reinforces good habits, making you a better player overall. Recording your games. Start by recording your matches. Use software like OBS, NVIDIA Shadowplay, or the built-in recording features if you have a console. Ensure the recordings include both gameplay and audio for comprehensive analysis. What to look for. During your review, focus on key aspects of your gameplay. Rotations. Analyze your movement around the map. Were there better paths you could have taken? Did you rotate too early or late? Engagements. Review your fights. Did you take the right fights? Were there opportunities to disengage your third party more effectively? Positioning. Evaluate your positioning in different zones and during fights. Were you in high ground or advantageous spots? Decision making.
Reflect on your choices during the match. Were they based on good information and sound strategy? Identifying patterns. Look for recurring mistakes or habits in your gameplay. Are you consistently losing fights due to poor positioning or resource management? Identify these patterns helps you focus practice on specific areas. Creating an improvement plan. Based on your observations, create a plan to address your weaknesses. Set specific goals such as improving your rotation decisions or enhancing your positioning. And track your progress over time. Consistent review. Make VOD reviewing a regular part of your training routine. The more you review, the more insights you'll gain and the quicker you'll improve.
Staying calm and focused during intense situations can help you make better decisions. Take deep breaths, keep a positive mindset, and stay focused on your goals. I'm going to link a video in the description of how to be calm in intense situations. That's it for today's tips on mastering Fortnite competitive. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep grinding and applying these tips. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome content. See you on the battlefield!